All right, y'all. This is Black Ink Crew, New York. This is season 6, episode 9. I apologize for this episode being late, y'all. Mother Nature came, and I haven't been having any energy for real. The little bit of energy that I have had, I had to, use that to force myself to do some homework. Been feeling nauseous, still kind of feel nauseous. My back been hurting. So, yeah, y'all, I apologize for this video being late, but, let's talk about the episode. So, it starts off with everybody that is going to, the Korea trip, that's going, to Korea with Bae or whatever. And, C's and Sky, they upgraded their tickets to first class or whatever. And, I was kind of like, well, damn, y'all could have upgraded Bae's ticket too, considering that, the reason why y'all going to Korea is for her, but whatever. So they get to Korea. They're on like this van or whatever, and Bae is telling them like, yeah, I called Korea 911, in regards to my mom and everything, and they just kind of took it as a joke. They thought I was playing, especially because of the fact that I was calling from a United States number or whatever. And she's saying nobody in her family has been helpful because her family disowned her mom for marrying a poor guy, so I guess her dad was poor. And they came from money. Bae's mom came from money or whatever. So Sky starts to get emotional as Bae is talking, because she could kind of sort of relate in a sense, because of the fact that we know that her mom has a history of going missing and everything due to her having bipolar disorder or whatever. So as Sky had to deal with that growing up and everything, still has to deal with this sometimes now. So, they get to the place that they're staying at. These two ladies are there to greet them. Food is prepared for them there. And Donna and Sky, they start cutting up already. They playing with, one of them bidet things in the bathroom or whatever. And Sky, all up on it or whatever. And Donna steadily flushing it for her so the water can go up her ass and shit. And Sky was just really enjoying it. I said, you were enjoying this shit a little bit too much, but okay. So anyways, I don't know if it was the next day or later on that day, but they arrive at Bae's mom's house. And, Bae gets the door open or whatever, and, she's not there. Her mom is not there. The next thing Bae has to throw up or whatever. And, she's, they're walking around the house and everything, and Bae notices that her mom's bed is not made, and she says that her mom always makes her bed before she leaves the house. And then they also notice that she left her phone as well. So Sky is telling Bae, go through her phone and see if you, could find some clues or whatever. And Bae can't get into the phone because the phone is locked. They find like this letter or whatever, and it's like Bae's mom in the letter was saying, that she feels like she doesn't do enough for her, but Bae always is there for her and all this other stuff. So they are just like, what's going on here? Where is her mom? You know what I'm saying? Then they go to, later on, they go to like this food market, minus Bae, because Bae just wasn't really up to it. She, wasn't feeling good. And immediately they are disgusted. And, because it was a whole bunch of stuff just moving around and everything. And it kind of just, I told y'all I'm already nauseous. So it just kind of made my stomach, I was like, yeah, I don't know about that. And Donna sees this baby octopus or whatever, and the lady that I guess is working with the octopuses or whatever, she starts cutting up one of them and everything, and Donna's like, oh my god, no, I don't want you to kill it and everything. So she the lady is not understanding what she's saying, so Donna has to use her phone to translate and show the lady the phone to tell her what she's trying to say. And so the lady gives her the baby octopus or whatever, and Donna really acting like this about to be her pet, knowing that she can't take that shit through the airport and everything when they come back. So Kit and Ted, they get like, you know, this bowl of noodles, and they start sharing it and everything, like Lady and the Tramp, as Sky said. And you know, Sky, she's looking over at them, and she feels some type of way or whatever, because of the fact that her and Ted used to be a thing. And I'm like, oh my god, really, Sky? Like, why does she do shit like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you so worried about Kit and everything. You don't even like Kit for real. You and Kit not really friends like that. You so worried about her, but your friend Donna fucked him. And everybody else, minus C's, in that shop. Make it make sense. In my Monique voice, make it make sense. Like, seriously. So anyways, Sky tries to confront them or whatever, and you know, they like, what are you talking about? Like, we ain't never kissed and everything. And so no, I'm sorry, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. She confronts them about, you know, the noodles or whatever, them sharing the noodles and everything. And they like looking at her like, girl, what is you talking about? Like, you doing too much, you reading too much in things or whatever. And so they bring they bring the octopus that the lady was cutting up or whatever to their table. And you know, the thing was still moving. It was still moving. I was like, see, no, okay. And you know, Ted and Sky, they decide to, you know, play Fear Factor or some shit out this motherfucker, and they both, you know, take a bite out of the they take a piece, I should say. They take a piece of the octopus that's moving and put it in their mouth or whatever. And you know, Sky, you know, was eating it like it wasn't nothing. And Ted looked like he was about to throw up, or I think he did throw up or whatever. And so Donna then got so attached to this damn octopus that the lady let her keep and everything. And like I said, she can't take that shit back to the air, you know, back to the States with her. So she gives it to this man or whatever that she sees. So the next day they go to this place where Bay and her mom and her siblings would go to, you know, hide out from her dad or whatever. And Bay says that, you know, that they lived there for like 2 years, and the place was just, you know, it's nowhere to live. It's nowhere to live. It was all type of junk in there and everything. And, you know, she starts to get emotional about it. And, you know, they tell her that, you know, we got your back, bae. You know, we gonna make sure we find her. And, you know, we family and this, that, and third. So then later on, Bay, Donna, and Sky, they're like, I guess in like the steam room. And, you know, she's telling them that she took her mom's phone to like this place to see if, you know, she could get it unlocked, and she not sure if they can get it unlocked for her. She didn't ask people at her mom's church, have they seen her? They haven't seen her. And so she said that she got a private investigator to, you know, help find her mom and everything. So Bay gets a call. She leaves out for a minute. And Sky is like, well, while she's out there or whatever, you know, I got to tell you about something. And Donna is like, Lord, what's going on? And so she's telling Donna about Kit and Teddy and everything, and how they were sharing a plate of noodles or whatever. And, you know, she's asking Donna, you know, have you seen anything going on between them or whatever? And Donna was like, you know, I heard something. And, you know, Sky's like, and you didn't text me and tell me? And Donna is like, well, I'm not really sure. You know, it's just a rumor or whatever. But I heard that they kissed when they went to Puerto Rico, when, you know, when we all went to Puerto Rico and everything. And so, you know, Sky, of course, she starts popping off like, I knew it. And, you know, she starts insulting Kit and everything, and just doing too much for no reason. So, that night they go out to like this b-boy event or whatever, and they're in the van, and Sky, you know, she is on one. She's asking Kit, has she ever kissed Ted? And Kit is like, no, absolutely not. And so Sky is like, that's not what I heard. I said, Sky, first of all, this is third party information that you're getting. You didn't even, ask Donna who did she hear that from or whatever. And now that you're asking the sources, Kit and Ted, and they telling you no, you just, going off the handle and everything, and talking about something that's not what I heard or whatever. And she all up in Kit's face and everything. Let me tell you, Kit better than me. Because if Sky would have been in my face like that, it would have been a ball out fallout. It would have been a ball out fallout. It would have been a problem. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? So, then she calling Ted a liar and an asshole, and she saying fuck everybody, and she gets off, the little van or whatever. Ted tries to come behind her and everything, I guess to like talk to her or whatever. Next thing you know, she punches him in the fucking face. I said, now see, if he would have put hands on her, if he would have put his hands on her back, it would have been a problem. That damn Sky she's just something else. But anyways, so and she taking her wig off and stuff and hitting him again and everything, and he like in a fetal position or whatever, and she's hitting him, and she's like, fuck one of these bitches again and I'ma kill you. I said, once again, but Donna, your friend Donna, fucked him. And everybody else in the shop, minus maybe a few people. Like, really? Really, Sky? Like, come on now. So anyways, Sky is like, okay, so now we about to go up in here and be regular. Like, now she done snapped out of crazy bitch mode. Now she on fun bitch mode again. She done put her wig back on and everything. And, they're in the place or whatever. And, he meets up with this guy called Jay Park. And he calls him like the Justin Bieber of like b-boying or whatever. And, the Jay Park dude, he's a fan of Caesar's tattoo work and everything. And so they go backstage, I guess, and they talking. And Caesar's like, I wanted to bring my equipment, but I thought it was outlawed. Getting tattoos is outlawed here. And he's like, I mean, it's an unwritten rule or whatever, this, that, and the third. And, Caesar is kind of, like bummed out because he like, damn, I could have brought my damn, gear and learn about Korean culture as far as their tattoos are concerned and everything. So they're still at the show, and Bae, she's just like she's laying down, well, she's laying on like this table or whatever, sitting down. And, Donna is like, what's going on or whatever. And, she's telling Donna, I'm feeling tired. And, Donna's like, well, you want to go home or whatever. So Bae is like, yeah. And Donna is like, you know what? I want to go home too because I'm starting to feel kind of nauseous. And next thing you know, Donna, she sounded like she about to throw up her goddamn lungs out. The way she was trying to throw up, you know what I'm saying? And nothing was coming out. Like, yeah, she sounded like she was about to throw up her goddamn lungs. I was like, goddamn. That's like that throw up when you get like real fucked up after like a wild night of drinking and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how her ass was throwing up. But anyways, so Bae and Ted, they're with Donna and everything. They all going back to the house, and they're asking, Donna, are you pregnant? Like, when was your last period? And, have you been using condoms? And Donna is just like denying. She's like, no, I'm not pregnant. Like, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not ready for that shit or whatever, this, that, and third. I'm not pregnant. Stop trying to put that on me. Like, she is not featuring the shit at all. So they stop by this pharmacy to get Donna a pregnancy test and everything. And, they get back to the house. Donna does not want to take the test. Bae says, girl, I'll take one with you or whatever, just to support you and everything. And so, Ted is being a pest the whole time while they're both in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? He keep on knocking at the door or whatever because he was trying to stay up in there at first and they kicking him out. And it sounded like Ted was like, what? Like saying to Donna, like, what? I done, seen you naked before. That's what it sounded like he said, but I ain't rewind it back. But I mean, you know, but anyway, so yeah, they both finally, you know, take their test and everything, and they get the results. Donna's test is negative, but Bay's test is positive. And I actually did hear, I saw like on Facebook or whatever that Bay is pregnant for real. So congrats to you, Bay. And I think she's also engaged to old boy. So yeah, congrats to you, Bay. And ain't, you know, I ain't talk about 113 for real because ain't nothing happened there. I mean, okay, well, let me talk about 113 real quick. So at 113th, you know, the rest of the gang, they're there or whatever, wondering what everybody else is doing in Korea. And then next thing you know, the girl Tati comes in, and you know, Jada is like, damn, this girl Tati is just like a sucker for punishment or whatever after all this controversy that she's gotten into and everything. And I'm like, that's because Tati trying to be on the show. Okay, so anyways, Tati's cousin comes in to get a tattoo from her, and the tattoo was just kind of basic, you know what I mean? It wasn't nothing like spectacular. She did the tattoo with that, you know, pen and stick method or whatever. I wonder if that shit hurt worse than you know, getting you know, just a regular, you know, getting a tattoo, you know, with the gun and everything. Because I will say, out of all my tattoos, and I only got 4, I think, I don't know, I think the one that's on the right side of my back probably hurt the most, and that's probably because that's my biggest tattoo. But yeah, y'all, the tattoo that she did wasn't really nothing spectacular. It was just kind of plain. I'm gonna have to see another tattoo of her before, I mean, from her before I could really, you know, say whether she's good or not. But you guys, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys come back, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, y'all. Bye.